If you're interested in taking that next step on your leadership journey, or you have been doing duties and responsibilities that are akin to leadership, but not being given that recognition or don't quite know how to make the next steps to formalize this journey on your pathway, the Diversifying Leadership Program might be the thing for you, in the sense that we focus entirely on taking candidates from Black and minority ethnic backgrounds who are primed for leadership in the sense that they have years of experience in the sector, but just struggle with that challenge of navigating their way through higher education. And that may be a range of political elements to that. It may also have cultural blockages along the way, but we help deliver a very robust approach in terms of thinking of yourself and your career and your journey and who do you want to be through this pathway. One of the most successful components of the Diversifying Leadership Program is our sponsorship route. When we say sponsorship, sponsorship is different from being having a mentor. Having a sponsor is someone in your university who will essentially be 2 or 3 levels higher than you, and they will help mention you, champion you when you're not in the room. A mentor can guide you and tell you what you ought to be doing. A sponsor is someone who recognizes those skills and advocates on your behalf more strategically to help you get that recognition and that visibility that you need for your career. The sponsorship program is by far one of the most spoken about and well received components of the Diversifying Leadership module. We get many candidates who maintain really strong connections with their sponsor. They go on to have fruitful outcomes and get promotions, change job prospects, and essentially have an opportunity to really focus on what their next step might be and become more inclusive and diverse leaders. One of the major advantages of doing the Diversifying Leadership Program is definitely about the luxury of having that time protected for you to think of your career. Too often we start our jobs and then we just get in the flow of how we need to be working and what's the next task, what's the next project. And we forget that we have to think about, are we happy in what we're doing? Are skill sets really reflecting our strengths? And the Diversifying Leadership Program is really well situated to help you have those conversations with a network of other Black and minority ethnic members of staff who are both from the professional and the academic backgrounds, to have these conversations with from different universities. So we get this wonderful network of individuals who have these common goals, and it's a very safe space to have these open conversations about what do you want from your career, and where do you see yourself going? I signed up to do the Diversifying Leadership Program in 2019. I was part of the DL10 cohort. I remember when I started, I was new to this country and I was curious about why do we need a separate leadership module for people from Black and minority ethnic backgrounds? And coming on the program really helped me realize that it is a space where people can speak to each other about the challenges that they've encountered, but less so on the advocacy of the challenges and more so on pushing forward the strengths. So the program operates really strongly on a non-deficit model, going forward with these are your cultural attributes, these are your strengths that you bring forward to your institution. How can you put more of yourself into your role and make that visible and unique? And is this the way that we should be going? So the program really helps champion those unseen strengths and those super leadership super skills that you bring to your institution.